You guys, I'm so excited. I woke up this morning to great news. Okay, so I got an email from Discover. I checked the email. It said I got a credit limit increase. And I love when they do that. I love when the credit card companies just increase your credit without you having to do anything. And you're just like, what? Okay, I'm doing something good. Like I'm on the right path. So let me take a breather. I've literally just been glowing all day. I my credit limit used to be I think like 12.5, so it was 12,000 and like 500 I think, and I got a credit limit increase to over $15,000. And I'm like, what? I didn't have to do, you just waking up and it's just like, oh yeah, here's more money. You're like, what? Who, me? Okay, thank you. So I'm just doing this video because I just hope to encourage somebody or inspire someone to get your finances together. Get your credit together. I promise you, it feels so much better being on the other side compared to like having bad finances, having bad credit. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't feel good for anybody. So I just want to tell you guys like having a credit card and having high credit limits are is really really great. So I remember a time where literally I needed money and I'm so grateful that I had my credit card to be there as a backup plan. So I want to say it's with my second child. I had just like had my son. So, my money was basically spent. I had zero savings. How many people can say they've been there? A lot, right? I had no money. I just spent. I ended up moving back home with my mom. I just had my son. You know what I mean? And I was just dealing with that postpartum and all that good stuff. And I needed a car repair. My car completely died on me. I had to get it towed to the mechanic. The mechanic was like, "It's gonna be $1,500 to get your car fixed." So I'm on the phone and I'm like, I don't even know if I had $1,500 in my freaking. I didn't have no savings, none. I didn't even know if I had $1,500 in my checkings, my regular checkings. And I was just like, for a moment, I was like, okay. I hung up the phone and I'm like, what am I gonna do? And I was like, my credit card, this bad boy right here. So I was able to get my car fixed, get back on the road, and I went in, boom, gave him my credit card, just like that. And I felt like, whew, I already had enough going on in my life and my world at the time. And I was just like, oh, it just felt so good to be able to have that cushion there. So I just want to tell you guys, if you have a credit card, get those credit limit increases, but you have to actually use your credit card. But I'm not saying go out there and go be reckless or go buy Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Fendi, Prada. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying be responsible. Don't overspend, but you want to keep those good credit habits, those good money managing habits, because you will be rewarded with more money, and more money. And this money isn't necessarily, I'm not going to like go spend $15,000 worth of and go buy $15,000 worth of stuff right now. But like if I ever needed extra cash without dipping into my checking account, my savings account, I got that leverage. I got that money right there. So I don't know. I just want to let you guys know that like having a credit card, multiple credit cards with higher limits. So when you use your credit card and you're responsible with them, the banks will reward you with more money and more money and more money and more money. So just having that peace of mind to know that if anything, if I needed money right now, and with I wouldn't have to deplete my checking account in order to get whatever I need to get or buy whatever I need to buy. So I just encourage you guys to just take your finances more serious. And it feels good. I feel so much better and I just can't wait for more. I can't wait to like what's the next level. I just want to level up in my life. There comes a time where you get a certain age where it's like I want to level up. I'm tired of being at the bottom. I'm tired of like worrying about money. Do you guys know how much like I know they say money don't make you happy, and I totally agree with that. Money can't buy you happiness, but not having money is stressful. I've been there. I'm a mother. I have 3 kids. Okay, there's times where I didn't have a job. There's times where I was living off of the little bit of savings that I did have, just transitioning in my life and stuff like that. So, not having money can bring stress, depression, heartache, headache. I mean, you're not eating. It can bring so much just worsomeness in your life. And it's just uncalled for. So I tell people, work on your credit and get your credit cards and all that in order now. Because life happens to everybody. There's gonna be a time where you're gonna need money. Life, I don't care if you're black, white, rich, poor, you're gonna have to buy something. Something's gonna happen. And there you could easily, they say jobs are so secure. You could lose your job right now, but you still gotta live tomorrow. You still gotta keep your lights on. You still gotta keep, pay your rent or your mortgage. What if your two-parent household drops down to a one-parent household? Are you still gonna be able to manage until you figure out what you're gonna do next? That sense of ease, that's priceless. And that's what credit cards do for me. That's what, just having that leverage there, just knowing I have a backup just in case anything happens. And we all know things happen, and things be happening at the worst time. It's like life hits you back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And just to know that, at least if I had to, catch a flight with me and my kids, me and my three kids, I had to go book a flight for tomorrow, I would have to take all that money out of my checking account. I could just simply put it on my credit card and worry about paying it off later. That's the benefit. That's the beauty of it. And I just want to encourage people, like, just get it together. And I get it. A lot of people are fearful when it comes to credit, and like, oh, what if I'm not telling you guys to max out your credit cards or anything like that. And I know a lot of, like, you people around you are like, oh, credit cards are bad, and this happened to them and that happened. That's them. Don't let their fear be imposed onto your life. Because I guarantee you, if you had an emergency happen and it costed $3,000, for example, something realistic, to where, like, we know, like, inflation, how it is right now. And honestly, the way life is, rent is the same amount as a mortgage. Rent is the same amount, basically, as a mortgage. Y'all need credit cards. You need that extra bit of security. You really, really do. Because all these people that tell you those negative things about credit, if push comes to shove, can you come to them and get the money? Or do they have their own families and their own financial situations that they're in? Can you say, hey, I need $3,000 tomorrow? Can you tell them that? Most people don't have it like that, to where it's like they can help themselves and help you too, without being on you every day, like, where's the money, where's the money, where's the money, like, if you're in between jobs and you need to be able to survive for the next month, until you just to give you that cushion for you to figure it out. That's where a credit card would come in. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my experience, and I'm just telling you guys about what credit has been able to do for me. And how, if you're not on it, I suggest you guys to get on it. Get on it now. Get on it now. So if you ever do need it, you got it. I haven't maxed out my 12,000. I use my credit cards daily as if it's my debit card, but I go pay it off. But because I've been so good and responsible with my credit, look at me now. When I first got my Discover card, it probably gave me like 2,000. I'm at over $15,000 now. Like life can throw whatever at me, and I'm good. That when it comes to, like, paying, when it comes to, like, buying something or finances, money, I'm good. I'm good now, and it just feels so much. It just feels so good. And I just want to say I'm grateful. And I hope this video inspired you guys to, like, get on your A game when it comes to finances. The older you get, the more you actually appreciate having that cushion. You actually appreciate having a good credit score. You actually appreciate just having that cushion to where you don't have to call up your friends and family and bother them and like, deplete them of their money, because you could just have your own back. You have your own system. You have your credit cards, or you have, whatever you have. So yeah, I just hope this is just a personal, just a personal video, as if I was calling, talking to my best friend, like, hey girl. She's like, oh, how you doing? I'm like, girl, guess what? I woke up to over $15,000 on my credit card, and 2,000 of that I'm able to like get cash right now. So I just hope that, just I don't know. I hope this reaches someone that may be iffy about credit cards, or don't really realize the power of having that security behind you, especially in this day and age. You need it. You need it. And I love you guys so much. If you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments down below. Talk to you later.